map presence, and I just think it's crazy that we're sitting here now going into what is our 4th map already. Time flies when you're having fun, team, and Elevate hold the lead. I don't know how many people sitting here in the forum would have anticipated Elevate holding the 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I surely didn't expect it. Going into this CTF, though, I give the edge to Envy. I think their map control overall is better. One of the difference makers, though, when we are looking at this graphic is Elevate was using that 15-second reset. And what I mean by that is that middle bricks building. You can take the satellite drone, pop it on top of that building, and it's not an instant reset. When it sits on top of the building, you have 15 seconds. Facento did it multiple times. He would see 2 of his teammates get taken out. You pop the drone up top, and then you have 15 seconds for your teammates to spawn back up, get back into map control.
Right, yeah, I really like that you that brought up, because once again, it gives his teammates time to react and adjust to what's going on the map. At that moment in time, you know, if Facento sees his teammates dying, oh crap, I'm going to 15 second there's drone, my teammates are going to have time to spawn up, and then they can help me fight for map control.
I always regard that as kind of like a hero play.
I think the most important thing to look at when we're talking about Stronghold CTF are going to be the main spawns for both the teams. On this map specifically, your main spawn is going to be very close to your flag. So when it comes to rotating back, that's why you see a lot of teams, they do well on defense. Like when you're attacking over towards that red flag, the other team, their main spawn is going to be right there in bunker. And you can see those 2 narrow doorways that you're kind of forced towards. That's why it's a bit more preferred to be pushing over towards that top side of the map, just because it's easier to control the spawns. And it's a lot tougher to break out of a spawn trap if you do get trapped towards that side of the map. Whereas on the other side, when you're attacking over towards the blue flag, you have a lot of area to work with.
Now, you're using the word spawns, and of course that means I have to start talking to you about anchors. And of course in Europe, I cast a whole lot of it, and the anchor AR is persistent. It's specifically on this map, of course. When I say anchor, I'm referring to that very passive role, very little movement, and just keeping hold of the spawns. Now, is that something North America does? I know we always have a very, kind of a bit of friction in the debate between EU, NA, CTF.
I'm not a huge fan of having that player at the back. All it takes is one break. And the interesting thing we need to note is if tacticals will be coming to play as well, will those smokes block off those lines of sights?
That is the question, and we're going to be seeing how it does play out. It does seem like us here at the analyst desk-ish. I mean, it kind of counts as a desk. We think it seems to be leaning towards Envy in the CTF. We want to see a 5th map, that is for certain. But for now, let's head back to Puckett.
Thank you very much, fellas. We are loading up CTF. It will be underway in just a few moments. Before we get to the game, though, we want to hear from you guys using the hashtag COD XP 2016. Tell us, who is your favorite player to watch? We have a list of all of the Slayers, the guys who have been doing the damage throughout the tournament. And I'll be honest, as a caster, as a producer, I love watching the people who are putting up the biggest numbers. We are going to take a look at those numbers any moment. But, of course, we want to hear from you. So get on Twitter right now at COD World League and let us know. Here's a look at your Winners Bracket Challenge so far. Matty G, FR Ben. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Versus Z Dave. It's 206 points. Each of them tied up $25,000 on the line in our Winners Bracket Challenge presented by GameStop. Let's go over to the Alpha desk. We have our casters ready. Mr. X, Maven, take it away.